Alright, welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody. I'm going to put in this engine. Sell those. And I think we want the advanced special. I think that's the one we want. Stock suspension. I actually don't know what tires are best for this. Let me look something up real quick. Alright, I think this is good. Oh, let's put those on. I don't know why I didn't have those on. Those are the better wheels. I think... Yeah, I don't want those, because... Excellent, excellent. I don't care about on-road at all. Alright, advanced heavy is what we want. Put a spare wheel in there, sure. Snorkel. We've got that on, and then what do we want on the truck? Do we want the 3-slot bed? That's one of those new things. Oh, hey, an expanded fuel tank. Does this have an expanded? No, I don't think it does. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. We're just gonna roll with everything else is fine. I'm gonna leave it purple. All right. Yeah, we're gonna leave. We're just gonna do this without a trailer. Okay, so all right, what did we want to do? We wanted to do this. All right. Let's get going here. Now, I haven't used this truck since I had gotten it and used it a little bit in Glades, and it was just too slow for me, but from what I've read, the Wanderer engine and the Advanced Special gearbox, I believe the Advanced Special is what you want. You definitely want the Wanderer engine for sure. I don't care about this costing money. We're just gonna do it. But yeah, it was just super slow whenever I had it. So this engine is the best engine for sure. It still seems kind of slow, but it is a massive truck, so you can't really... Alright. Of course that button's not working because this changed. I don't know why it won't save that. It's really annoying. Alright, I actually do want to go down that road. Okay, let's get moving here. Perfect. Alright, so we, a little bit of a slow start to this episode, but we got her. This is not bad. This thing's moving, dude. Alright, well, as I said, welcome back to SnowRunner. SnowRunner is really kind of my most popular thing that I have on my channel. If you came here because you were recommended, welcome. I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe. Little side note here, I did reach 500 subscribers, so I was able to apply for the YouTube Partner Program for the 500 sub level, which gives me memberships. Now, there's no obligation for anyone to do it. I just did it because I could. So, you know, if you are out there and you do want to support the channel in another way, you can do the membership thing. I only have one tier because I honestly don't really expect a whole lot out of it. But, you know, if you are interested and you want to do it, then do it. Obviously, we have some custom badges. I made them just trophies. So, like, when you would first become a member, you'll just have like a blue generic trophy for the first month. Then at 2 months, you'll get a bronze trophy, like the PlayStation bronze trophy. And then 6 months, you'll get the silver trophy. Or no. 1 month, you get the bronze trophy. 2 months, you get the silver trophy. 6 months, you get the gold trophy. And then 1 year, you'll get the platinum trophy. So that's just how I have it set up for now. I don't really think I'll probably ever change that, but that's just kind of how it's going to be. And then I have a couple emotes. Literally, one is just like the Logitech Wheel. And then the other one is, I believe, just the platinum trophy. I don't know. I'm not the best at creating things like that. It's not really something I'm good at. I can make thumbnails for videos. Jesus Christ. What is getting stuck? Oh, the freaking crane. Alright. I can make thumbnails for my videos, no problem. I use... Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I don't know if this will be able to flip it over, but it's right here, so let's try. Seriously, all I did was tap that rock and it just tipped. But yeah, I use GIMP for making my thumbnails and whatever else I need to make for anything. Just because it's free and, you know, obviously it's not as good as Photoshop, but it's very similar in a lot of ways. You can do a lot of the same things, but it's just free. I believe it's open source too, but I don't know. I know how to use GIMP. I've used GIMP in the past, and it's kind of just what I used whenever I started making thumbnails and stuff. So, but anyway, I don't really, like, I honestly don't really even know how to go about, like, making emotes or anything. Yeah, there's no way. I might need to... Shit, I'm not flipping this over with this truck. Oh, fuck's sake, man. I mean, I don't think it'll even do it in going forward, but we'll try. I mean, I guess I could try to pin myself behind. like this, that I think my winch will reach from here. No, it won't. Shit. Alright, well, let's just see if I can yank it this direction. This is really annoying, dude. Like, I'm so mad that I fucking flipped it. I didn't even freaking make it that far. Yeah, it's literally just dragging me. I can't flip it with this truck. It's never gonna happen. I don't know. Where's my other... Not that one. Oh, you're right here. This should be able to flip it, so we'll just take this. It's unfortunate. It really is. Let me just run over there real quick. I'm just gonna use my controller for now. Anyway, while I flip this, I'm gonna talk about what I was talking about. But yeah, like I just don't really even know how to go about, or what even I would make emotes of. So like, I don't know, they may just be empty slots for now. I don't really have, you know, I don't have any ideas, and then also, like, I just have no idea even on how to go about doing it. It's, you know, it's not something that's in my skills for sure. At least, like, you know, because it's almost like pixel art. Like, it's really, really small. They have to be, like, 32 by 32 pixels maximum. So, like, I mean, obviously I could make something and scale it down, but then it's going to lose quality. So like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to do it. I mean, that's how I did it with the trophy ones, but they're so small you can't really tell. So it doesn't really matter, but I don't know. I guess I'd need some help from that. So if you have any ideas, then definitely let me know. But like I said, it's not really that serious. I don't really expect to get any members right now, to be honest, but I just figured I could do it, so why not? And I believe, since I've been approved already and I'm like in the partner program, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I don't think I have to apply again. I think it just automatically lets me monetize with ads. So that's in such a weird spot, dude. There we go. But yeah, so I think that's how it would work. So like, if we hit 1,000 subs, I won't have to like apply for anything. I think it'll just let me set, you know, let me make money with AdSense with ads. So that's cool. But either way, I just did it because I could. I don't expect really anyone to use it, but it's there if you want to support the channel another way. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. Another one of the things I have is like if you join the Discord, I haven't actually set it up yet because obviously I don't have any members at all, so there's no real rush. But in my Discord, I do plan to have like a members only chat, probably just a text chat. I don't know that I'll have a voice chat. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have both. But I don't really know. I'll have to look into Discord some too. But obviously, again, this is another thing that like I don't really have anyone in my Discord channel, so there's no real like. I need to repair this. This needs logs, actually. We'll do that next. But like, I've had a couple people join my Discord, especially like when Logitech Wheels went down. People would join my Discord and ask me questions. I don't know if they're still in there or not. But yeah, like, that's another thing. I'd have to look into seeing how I can verify that you're a member of the channel. Like, I don't really know how that all works, but I don't know. I'll look into that if the time comes to where I need to start looking into that kind of thing. But, and I'm sure like there's people that would be able to help me with that too, when the time came. But I don't know. Just wanted to put it out there. If you are interested and you want to, then by all means do it. But there is absolutely no pressure, and there is absolutely zero obligation to do it. You're more than welcome to just watch my videos. That is good enough for me. I'd appreciate a like. I appreciate comments. I appreciate subscriptions. But other than that, I don't need you to do anything else. So yeah. I do like this truck. It's just... it's so slow, man. I just hate slow trucks. I'm sure there's a mod out there that I could get that could make this like crazy powerful, but I want to stay away from that as much as possible. I know my Zeke's trucks are mods, and you know the vanilla versions are powerful enough, but and it's not even the reason that I have those isn't even because it's more power. I just like the extra add-ons that you can put on them that aren't in the vanilla. So that's really the main reason why I use those. But this is this truck's home. This is where you unlock it. So we're going to use this truck as much as we can here. We'll probably just use it in this setup. I don't know that I will tow a trailer or anything with it. And maybe we will, for the I know you have to tow like a giant boat on that really shitty gooseneck trailer. So when that time comes, we'll use this for that. But until then, we're just going to keep it in this setup. No trailer, just... there's no way I'm making that turn. I don't know what I'm thinking. Can I fit through there? Yeah. And now we gotta climb the hill. Should we go? I guess it doesn't really matter. Either way will get us up, so let's just go. Hopefully this thing can make it up this hill. I don't even know. I'm not even using my wheel. What am I doing? Ooh, she's jugging. Wow. I don't know if it's gonna make it up this hill. Yep. I think if you take it off all-wheel drive... yeah, it's... Let's try the other hill. I don't know if the other hill's any easier, but... we aren't making it up that. Not in this. At least. This is all about trial and error for me. I've never really used this truck other than the short times I've used it. Ugh, God, I hate turning the view in this wheel. Other than the short times I've used it in Glades. And I really didn't use it that much there because it was just so slow. And it still is, but this engine definitely makes it a little bit better. Hopefully this hill isn't as bad. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be the same. I mean, it's going. And it doesn't really look like it gets any steeper. Look at this thing just sucking down fuel, though. That's crazy, man. Yeah, she's gonna make it. We're just real slow, but she'll make it. Man, this is a steep hill. I mean, I know it's like a ski slope, but it's crazy, man. Alright. Now I want to do... What is that one? Temporary measures. Just needs 2 short logs, which is perfect because... this... Am I stuck on a stump or something? Yep. Alright, let's get her lined up here. Back that way, so let's just loop around here. This trailer, if you did not see my previous episode, this trailer can hold two loads of short logs. It is from Olsom's Trailers. The link for that mod is in the description below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. Mainly why I have it is because it has some really good trailers. It has some really good logging trailers, especially semi-trailers, and then it has some really good just normal cargo trailers that are like 4 and 6 slot. I don't really like using the 6 slot that often just because it's a little I don't know, the 6 slot trailer just acts kind of funny. It really bogs a truck down. The 4 slot is like perfect. So if you have a truck that you can put a 2 slot bed on and then a 4 slot trailer, in combination, even if a crane as well, that makes it even better, then, you know, you have a really nice setup and you can take 6 things of, you know, you have 6 slots of cargo. So it makes things a little bit more efficient and just a little bit faster, so you don't have to do like the same route like multiple times. There's a lot of reasons why I like it. And I know people say that's like cheating or whatever, but I think that's so ridiculous. I don't really find it cheating unless, I mean, I don't really think you can cheat in this game at all, because this game's not, like, I feel like in order to actually be cheating, which I know a lot of people disagree with this, what I'm going to say here, but I feel like in order to actually be cheating, you have to be gaining an advantage over somebody else unfairly. And this is just a single player game. There's no scoreboard, there's no high scores, there's nothing like that. It's just a, you know, just an off-road trucking game. I guess really all it is. So like, I don't really think using mods is necessarily cheating, but I mean, I can see why people don't like to use them, or why, you know, some people think that it makes the game too easy, because it definitely can. I'm not taking away from that fact. It definitely can make the game really, really easy. But if that's how you find the game fun, then like, don't let anyone take that away from you. You know? Difficulty is subjective, and just because someone else thinks something is hard or thinks something is easy doesn't mean another person is going to think the same way. So let people live their life and play their games the way they want to. It's kind of how I feel. If you don't want to play that way, then by all means play your game the way you want to play it, but don't, you know, don't put people down because they like to use super overpowered mods because they think it's fun, because some people do think that's fun. Some people think using the crazy overpowered mods is really fun in this game, because honestly it can be. If you get some really overpowered trucks, it can be like ridiculously fun, especially if they're really fast, because this game's like physics engine can't handle that. So you can do some really crazy shit with like some really overpowered fast mods. Like, once you hit a certain speed in this game, it's like you have no traction at all. It doesn't matter what you're on. It's like you're on ice skates. It's crazy. So, but yeah, I don't know. These trailers, they're not overpowered in any way, I don't think. They don't have, some of the trailers do have like some repair points, but it's nothing crazy. I think it's like 200 at most. And honestly, I forget about it a lot of times and don't even use them. So, but I don't know. These log trailers are just so worth it to me. Logging is just very tedious in SnowRunner, and a lot of the times you have to make multiple trips. Sometimes you'll need like 3 or 4 sets of medium logs, and there's only the one medium log trailer in the game. Like, and it only holds 1 set, so you'd have to do that trip 4 times, and just crazy. This mod has a trailer that can hold 2 sets of medium logs, so that would already knock that down to 2 trips, which is just so much more efficient and so much more realistic, because these trailers exist in real life. You know, they're not unrealistic trailers. There's 100% semi-trailer log trailers, and there's 100% log trailers that can do 2 sets of logs like this. Like, so, you know, it's not unrealistic at all. It actually makes more sense in my opinion. But, or even like, you know, in real life there could be you could tow like 2 of those log trailers. Like, you could have 1 log trailer attached to your truck's hitch, and then like the back of that trailer would also have a hitch that you could attach another log trailer to. So you could basically have 2 tandem trailers, and like, that's totally realistic. You know, that happens all the time. You see that with like the little tandem like FedEx semi-trailers going down the highway. Sometimes they have 3, depends on the state they're in. Some states they can't do more than 2. Some states, you know, you can have 3. All the states around me, I believe, are just 2. They can't do more than, damn it. We should be okay. We shouldn't have any risk of flipping over here. It's just a little frustrating that this happens. But yeah, the states that are around me, I've only ever seen you know, like the truck and then like one trailer and then like two trailers. And they're not like really long trailers. They're like, you know, 20 some foot trailers, but they have two of them that are like tandem together. So like they both have their own hinge points and everything, essentially. I'm gonna leave the beacons on. I actually like driving around with the beacons on. I just often forget to turn them on. What are we looking at time-wise here? We're at 30 minutes. Plenty more time to go. I'm going to have to move that. I'll just recover that other Zeke's because it was at my garage originally anyways. I'll just recover it so it's out of the way because I'm not going to be able to get past it. It's literally sitting in the road. Once we get there, we'll do that. We will pass a fuel station up here too, so we'll refill our reserves, top ourselves off. Always a good idea to do that when you pass a fuel station, whether you need it or not. Always do it because those couple gallons of fuel might save you when you least expect it. Whew. I hope I muted in time. I've had a sneeze. I'm kind of afraid I'm getting sick because I've been sneezing like crazy today. We went to Sam's Club earlier today. We had to get some things. And, oh my God, I could not stop sneezing. I just kept sneezing over and over and over. And then I would even, like, do the thing where you, like, your body, like, makes you suck in air because you're about to sneeze. But, like, the sneeze wouldn't come out. So, like, I was getting, like, lightheaded because I kept, like, sucking in air and then, like, not sneezing. It was super weird. I don't know what was going on with that. Fill those up and move on. But semi-trailers are the way to go with logs. The freaking, like, just tow behind trailers. Oh my God, dude. Those things tip over so easily and it just pisses me off. But like this mod also has trailer versions too. So like there's like a two slot log trailer for short and medium logs. But like I said, they tend to tip easy, and when you use a semi, they don't tip. So, and I mean this truck is pretty much untippable to begin with, so that just makes it even better. So like the only way this trailer is going to tip is if I tip this truck, and the likelihood of me tipping this truck is very low. So yeah, because this trailer is not just going to tip over. I mean, you saw I ran off that log bridge back there, and it wasn't even close to tipping over. So it's not really something you have to worry about with these, especially if you're using the Zeeks. And that's not just because this is a mod. Like even the vanilla 605R is so hard to tip over. I mean, you got to be doing something really dumb to tip it over. This map definitely has some of the more difficult terrain that we've seen over the past couple regions, though, for sure. This mud is no joke. I didn't realize I was in low. How long have I been in low? I've been in low the whole time. I'm really sorry about that if I was. I'm really kind of, I mean, I'm not, I guess I can't really say I'm surprised. I really haven't ever seen a situation where that 750, because that 750 is a mod too, and it is OP. I will 100% admit that 750 is way OP. But I just like having a really OP scout, honestly. And I like the 750, so it is what it is. Tell me I'm cheating, I don't care. I like it. But anyway, I've never seen that truck not be able to flip over another truck, and it was not even making that thing budge. So, alright, there we go. There is that. Metal beams and a cargo container. So we're going to need a different setup for that. The oil rig warehouse. Where is that? Over there. And can we get... Oh, that's those things. What about this one? Yeah, let's do this one. Oh no, drilling station bridge. That's what we should do. I didn't pick it up. Shit. That sucks. Here, let's jump in this and what's happening here? Let's go get that so I know what I need for it, because I hate not knowing what I need. Like, I drive a truck all the way out there and then, you know, if I could prepare and get something that I need that's closer to where I am and then drive out there, I just prefer that. So we're going to drive over there and see what we need for that. I think there's also another thing up here that I didn't pick up, so we'll pick that up as well. I don't know if I've picked that up down there. That might actually be the thing that I have right now, the deliver to oil rig warehouse. It may just be another pickup point, but we picked it up from another spot. So yeah, like I said, this truck is super overpowered, 100%. Like, these tires especially are way, the stats are like 8s for everything. No joke. It's pretty wild. And they have like ignore ice, so like ice doesn't make any difference to these tires. And like all the stats are like 8. I swear to God, it's crazy. So, if I think about it next time I'm in the garage, I'll show you. I actually don't know where I'm going. I need to turn right here. If you're also new here and you're still sticking around, thank you. I tend to do tasks first. First thing I'll do though when I get to a new region and or new map is I go around, I kind of stick to the outside edge of the square, and this truck has like a little radar built in on it, just similar to how the trailer works, but it's just, it's right on top of the cabin protector there. It's that little like, the little short thing right here. Here, I'll just do it so you can see it spin around. See? It just scans the terrain just like the prototype exploration unit thing does. It still has its own fuel system, so like you still have to fill it up with fuel. After like so many scans, it runs out of fuel, you have to fill it back up. So I don't really find it cheating in that aspect either, which I know I've already talked about cheating. I mean, it's just, you just don't have to tow the stupid trailer. Like, that's really the only benefit of it. And, I mean, this truck wouldn't even be able to tow it because it's technically a scout trailer, I believe. So there's that, but this modded truck can tow it. This truck can tow scouts and normal trailers. So, I don't know, I just prefer this setup better. That way I don't have to tow anything behind this truck. It's just the truck and it's got a little radar. So I'll go around and just radar around the map. I'll pick up all the watchtowers and whatever else. I'll pick up any tasks we come across and just things like that, so that whenever we are at the point where we're going to start doing tasks, which I typically do first over contracts, unless there's a contract we need to do to open up like a warehouse or something, we will do that, which we did already do a contract to open up a warehouse on this map. But like, other than that, I typically do tasks first and then I go back and do contracts, and then once there's nothing left on this map, I'll move to the next map. At least nothing left that we can do on this map without getting stuff or using the other map. So Looks like I can still get across here too without actually even using this. So this just needs medium logs, so that's not bad at all. Alright, so we'll do that. Engine and I often do this a lot too because I mean I have quite a bit of money so it's just not really that important to me to sell trailers back and save the money. I mean, I've 100%ed every single region up to this point, and I've sold a lot of the trucks because that's just a lot of trucks that I don't use, so there's no reason for me to keep them. I gotta get my camera angle right here. So yeah, so that's, I just have a lot of money. I have like, what, almost 5 million? Yeah, 4.6 million. It's like, I have so much money, it's just, you know, it's not even a problem. But I have a medium log trailer over here, so we'll just go grab that. And I know it's a trailer. I don't really like using trailers, but there's no reason for me to just recover and pick up a medium log semi. I'll just use the trailer that's over here. And then we'll take that to the bridge. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm getting sick. And I'm really not looking forward to that. Around this time last year, I was finishing up, I'm pretty sure I finished it like right before Thanksgiving, but I was finishing up Crash Bandicoot 4. Man, that's a hell of a platinum. If you have that platinum, congratulations, because that is a tough one for sure. But yeah, I was finishing up that platinum, and I was so sick, dude. Like, I could barely talk. I was coughing. I sounded horrible. But I was doing all the time trials. So, like, I would just record the time trials. Without commentary. And then, you know, I would kind of cut it up and I'd, like, show some of my failures and whatever. And then I'd show, like, the final runs. I don't know, maybe not. I don't remember exactly how I was doing it. I think I was just doing, I was just showing the time trial that was successful. And I would try to do all of the ones in the areas to get them all in one video, but it didn't always work out that way. But yeah, so, and then I would just do like some voiceover afterwards, and I'd just kind of explain my tactic and ways to go about it, how long it took me, you know, all that stuff. So, and I think I would even say like this is attempt number or whatever every time I started a new run. But man, that game was really tough to platinum. It's probably one of my like proudest and hardest platinums that I have for sure was Crash Bandicoot 4. But yeah, it's literally like, it was around this time last year that I had gotten that platinum, because I remember getting it done like right before Thanksgiving. And we've platinumed a ton of games since. Come on, attach the trailer. It's really not that far away. That should do it. There we go. Isn't there a way I can go over there? No. Shit. Oh, I'll have to just loop around. I have some other games that aren't necessarily the platinum was hard, like Tales of Iron. That game is super, super cool. If you're into, you know, challenging kind of Souls-like type games, especially side-scrolling Souls-type games, like, I've never played Hollow Knight. It's on the list. I know that's a really tough platinum as well, but it is on the list for me to do at some point. But Tales of Iron is like a side-scrolling, you know, hand-drawn art style kind of game, and it's really cool. You play as like a rat that's like the he becomes like the king of his ratdom, and he basically has to save his, you know, fellow rats and kingdom from frogs that are attacking. And it's just really, really fun. And the game is pretty difficult in its own right. It's definitely tough to get the platinum, but it's not super hard. What's hard is they released like a free DLC called Bloody Whiskers, and that added like an extra hard difficulty. And yeah, it's really, really hard. So if you're like 100% completion kind of person, like I try to be, I try to do that with every game I play. I try to get all the DLC completed, especially if I really enjoy the game. Tales of Iron is gonna give you some problems, I can promise you that, because that game is really, really hard on Bloody Whisker mode. Some of those bosses will, if you get hit once, you're dead. Like, you pretty much have to do bosses without getting hit. Not necessarily. You can take a couple hits sometimes, but like, it's hard. And yeah, that's there's a couple bosses just that are in the game that are mandatory. There's a couple bosses you don't have to even fight, but there's some of the mandatory bosses are really, really hard to get past. And honestly, the final boss is kind of a joke. I actually have a video on how to beat him like really, really easily. It did take me a couple tries, more than a couple, I'd say quite a few tries to beat the final boss. But once I figured out this one tactic that you can do in like his second or third phase, it just makes the fight so trivial, and it's really, really easy to beat him. But I'm pretty proud of that 100% completion, because that was a really tough run through. I don't have any video of, like, I just played through the base game and recorded that and put it on the channel. I didn't record the Bloody Whisker playthrough, other than the videos I made on how to beat Greenwort, I believe is the final boss. So, and then another set of pretty difficult trophies that I got is the Ollie Ollie World Platinum. That's pretty tough. It's not impossible by any means, but it is definitely hard. You have to be kind of good at those kind of games, like those, I don't really know how to explain it. It's a skateboarding game, but it's like a side scroll. What am I stuck on? It's a skateboarding game, but it's like a side-scrolling skateboarding game. So you kind of just have to be good at like managing like tricks and not repeating the same tricks over and over, because there's a lot of levels where you pretty much have to just combo the whole level and get like millions and millions of points. So if you're not good at that kind of stuff, then it's going to be hard for you. I tend to enjoy those types of games specifically, so it wasn't super hard for me, but it is some of my rarest trophies on PSN profiles are Ollie Ollie World. And I don't know if that's just because it's hard, or if that's because just it's like an indie game, really. I mean, there's not a ton of people that play it, so. But it is a really fun game, and like the art style is really satisfying in it. I don't really want to tip this trailer. You can see how squirrely this thing is, dude. I hate it. We're working our way through Assassin's Creed Origins, though. I almost have the map fully cleared, and then we just have a little bit of cleanup trophies to do. I've already completed the story, so that's all done. I just have some cleanup trophies to get and complete clearing the whole map, and then I have to do the DLCs, and there's 2 of them. Technically there's 3, but the discovery mode is just kind of like a, it's basically like, I would equate it to like going to a museum and like learning about Egypt. That's basically what discovery mode is. But you have to, there's like this one section called Daily Life, and there's 20 different like tours they're called, where you like you can play as any character really in the game, but that's one of the trophies. You have to do a tour with like 5 different characters, whatever. So, but then there's one of the trophies is you have to complete all of the tours in the daily life category, and there's 20 of them, and it takes about 2 hours total to complete all of those. But I've just been doing like 1 or 2 a day, and just kind of going through them. And they are actually really cool, and it is actually really interesting to hear like the you know, the history of Egypt and stuff. But so, but other than that, there are 2. That DLC was free. The other 2 obviously were paid DLCs, but I had them because when I had bought Origins back when it came out, I had paid for like the season pass, so I had already had them. I just had to, you know, add them on or whatever whenever I download Origins. But yeah. And then I'll move on to Odyssey, and I'm really excited about Odyssey because Odyssey I have never played at all. The past couple Assassin's Creeds I had played, I just never finished. So like I had played Unity, I just never finished it. I had played Syndicate, but I never finished it. I had played Origins, but I never finished it. So like it'll be fun to play Odyssey where I've never played it at all, and be able to get everything. And then the only one we have left, aside from Mirage, which is the one that just came out, is I have to do a couple of the Valhalla DLCs, which again, I have those too, because I had bought like the season pass, I think. I don't know. I didn't have to pay for them. I was just able to download them, so I have them. I just never played them, so we have to play. I did the Paris one, but I didn't do any of the other ones that had come out, so I have to do those to get that up to 100%. I already have the platinum on Valhalla, so that'll be pretty quick to complete Valhalla back to 100%. I think. I don't know. There could be some tough trophies in there. I'm not sure. I think Valhalla had like some like kind of like arena type things that you have to do, so they may be difficult. I don't know. We'll see. And then once we get Valhalla done, obviously I don't really have any more Assassin's Creeds to play until Mirage, and I do have Mirage. I did buy it because it was on sale for the Black Friday deals, so I got it for like 20 bucks off, which is kind of nice because it's only a $50 game anyway, which is crazy because I know it's way smaller than Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla were, because those were huge and like people complained, so they kind of backtracked and wanted to do. Did I miss the turn? No. They backtracked and said Mirage was going to be a much smaller game, more akin to like the older style Assassin's Creeds, which is great because I love that style. Not to say I don't like Origins. I think Origins is awesome, but I don't like the way they did the collectibles in Origins. I don't like the having to complete all those places, like all the camps, and like kill the captains and the commanders, and then like collect the chests. I prefer just collecting the chests and collectibles just in the open world. And I know that sounds crazy, but like it's just so satisfying to me to like see them all on the map and just be able to collect them, and then the map being completely clear. And like in this style, the map doesn't really clear anything off. It just kind of puts like a check mark. And I know you can filter it to where it just shows, like you can filter it to show uncompleted areas. So like anything that you have completed will be gone from the map. But I don't know, it's just not as satisfying. And another thing that I really, really dislike, and it was even like this in Syndicate. The map in Syndicate was really hard to see icons on. And Origins is the same way. Like I don't know why they did it like that. I really hope Odyssey's not like that. I know Valhalla wasn't like that. Valhalla was easy to see everything. And Valhalla actually had collectible chests in the world too, so I kind of hope Odyssey, that came back in Odyssey, but I'm not sure. I know Odyssey is a lot. That's another thing a lot of people complained about. Because obviously Bayek was. Oh wow, I'm at 55 minutes. I didn't even realize I was this close. We're gonna have to end this episode. We should be able to deliver this and finish. I hope. We have a long way to go. I know Bayek is like the origins is like the or where the Brotherhood started, basically, like where the assassins became the assassins and whatever. So technically he is an assassin, I guess you could say. But from what I understand, Cassandra or Alexios, whoever you choose to play as, which I think canon, you're supposed to play as Cassandra. Kind of like how with Valhalla, Eivor is supposed to be female instead of male. But whenever I played through it, I chose the male because I didn't know that at the time, and I just didn't really care. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Cassandra and Eivor are technically not assassins because, like, as from what I remember, Eivor never actually like joins the assassins. I don't think. I mean, he's with Basim a lot, but I don't know if Basim, if he ever actually is like inducted into the Brotherhood. And then Cassandra, like that takes place before Origins, I'm pretty sure. So like that has nothing to do with, you know, the assassins at all, from what I understand. I could be totally wrong on that, so, you know, if I am wrong, definitely let me know. But I've heard people say that like the last two Assassin's Creed titles, not including Mirage, so that would be Valhalla and Odyssey, you weren't even really an assassin in those because, like, you just weren't. So I don't know. I'm really excited for the Japanese one. That one's going to be really cool. Because that's going to have two playable characters like Syndicate did. One's a samurai and one is a shinobi. So that's going to be really cool. Alright, there we go. There is that. I don't know if we have any more bridges. I think we've fixed every bridge or road now, which is good. But that's going to do it for this episode because we have to end because we're at an hour. So I don't know. We're just gonna keep grinding out this map, and once we get everything done here, we'll move on. So that's gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.